What's up? Marking this as private entry number 5. It is early morning, 12:45, June 6th. And I just want to check in. The high majority of my private entries have been, just like, woe is me, or I'm upset with myself, or I'm frustrated with myself. And so I want to drop in a period of time where I'm actually doing pretty good, blessed. Honestly, very blessed. Let's talk about my job and how I've barely been working this week. And honestly, how I barely worked last week. Now, see, last week I barely worked because I literally had nothing to do. I worked Thursday, and then I did a little bit of work on Friday. But that's because we were rolling up on the end of the month, and a lot of what I needed to do, I could not do until the 1st, which was on Saturday. And then there was some stuff that I needed to do on Thursday. That was like my most busy day. Last Wednesday was a absolute dread to be in the office. I had to make myself look busy, and it was so fucking stupid because I just had nothing to do. It was tiresome. And then this week, I don't know. They pay me just enough. Honestly, I look at it as if I had PTO. Okay. Monday, wasn't feeling work. So you know what I did? I edited entry 8. Spent the whole day editing. Got entry 8 done. Ready to post it. I just posted entry 7 Sunday. And so in the interest of not posting back to back, I'm holding on to that post to post on Friday. Can't wait to post it. It's going to be amazing. I'm currently finally wrapping up the Marco Polo fitness journey part 2. And I'm going to do a little voiceover over it because it spans 3 months. Insane. Bless me. It spans 3 months. It's taking me forever to get through this Marco Polo. But it's okay. I'm not too pressed about it. It's not going to be one of my greatest Marco Polos, but I do want to put it on the books. This upcoming weekend, I have another Free to Be event. Going to Bad Boys private screening. Got a private movie theater. I've never done anything like this. It's going to be super fun. Today, or I guess yesterday, Wednesday, this girl on Free to Be reached out to me. Portia reached out to me and was just like, hey, what made you start vlogging? And that initiated an entire conversation. And, it's like, oh, what equipment do you use? What Skillshare class did you take? What software do you use to edit? And I just was ready and excited to just pour into all of her questions. And, through conversating with her, she's a Muslim, which I, grew up Muslim. I am tangentially related. She's 35. So she's older, which is not a lot of older people in the group. The older people in the group exist. And I just haven't seen a lot of them. Most of the girls that I hang around are between the ages of 23 and 27. So they're a bit younger, which is fine. It's a little weird because I used to be the young one all the time, going to college at 16. But now I'm 30. The fuck? She lives on the east side. She works in tech, but on the side, she's a financial planner. What? She's trying to quit. She's been to Bali, and I got to we didn't really talk about Bali because we were mostly talking about editing and content creation and videography. But I can't wait to pick her brains about her Bali trip. She's on the east side, and we were like, oh, what if we just link up and have an editing party? I'm just establishing relationships, and it's bringing me so much joy. I just bought a polygel nail kit. I'm really upset because it's coming from China. And so I'm sitting here having to wait for it to arrive. And I was thinking I'd have my nails done before Saturday. And that may not happen. So that's unfortunate. Not my toilet being in the background. I thought this would be a cute angle, but I don't like it. Ew. This lens is too wide. That's better. Hey, lesson learned. Let me see. If I turn, you can still kind of see my toilet, but right in front of the camera this way. And I have this light on. I'm experimenting while doing this private entry of recording in my closet, because one day I might do a get ready with me, and recording here would be ideal. I could close this door, but like closing this door gets real stuffy and it's already not a lot of space. I digress. Let's get back to the point. I'm actually really excited to connect with her. Like, we have so much in common, ironically so, and her being older, you know, I could pull from her. Like, don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with the youngins. They make me feel young. But I would like, it's on my vision board to establish a relationship with a woman who is older than me. I was thinking a woman in her 40s, but 35 works too. I'm not being picky. So yeah, Esther, you know, I keep running into Esther, and today she texts me about doing a pottery class together. Now, I punted it off to next month, July, and I was just like, my calendar's kind of booked, which is slightly true. My calendar is kind of booked, but I could have squeezed in pottery somewhere if I scheduled it properly. Really, I'm thinking about finances, and a part of me almost said no, but if I can go get tacos unprompted, I can go out to pottery with Esther and continue building and establishing that relationship. And the fact that, you know, she wants to continuously have this relationship with me, I am thrilled. Divert, Danielle, she came over last Friday. She came over to my house. She was bored, and so, sure, come over. I made her a drink. She got me high, which was nice. I'm sober right now. There's no marijuana in my house. And so it's this nice sober experiment happening right now. Look, I'd have marijuana if I could get it, but my money is just being spent trying to plan this Bali trip and pay my bills, and I gotta pay for Kovu's ESA renewal. Money is still tight as fuck, but hey, making shit happen. By the grace of God. Still not making much progress on this drop shipping business. It is still nothing more than a pipe dream, which kind of makes me feel some type of way, but oh well. It'll happen. It'll happen. It will. My skin is a mess from the Humira breakout, and I'm just entirely dissatisfied with my dermatology care and the transfer that's happened from Emory to Grady, and I really want to find another dermatology office. I don't want to go back to Emory Dermatology because they are super booked, and it is really hard to get an appointment there, even though it might be easier for me to get an appointment there because technically I'm still an established patient there. So that could be like a backup. But if I can find like a dermatology office somewhere in the Atlanta area, separate from Emory or Grady as a whole, an urgent care doctor told me, don't be loyal to your doctor, be loyal to your health care. And I needed to hear that message because it's just, the Humira completely broke out my skin, and I just feel like the ball was dropped, and my skin breakout lasted way longer than it should have, and nobody caught it, and it just bothers the fuck out of me. And then, like, my period's happening, and every time my period happens, my face swells, my hand swells, like, there's something going on with my estrogen levels or my hormones. I have this new medicine to replace the Humira, but Grady Pharmacy is being difficult, and I gotta figure out how to get a $5 copay card because there's no way I'm paying $75 for medicine every month. So there are things like stressing me out, but also I'm really happy. I can't stand my job, but I guess, right? I just took a shower. I'm just like rapid fire and just spitting this off. Boop, 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 boop. Just, I don't know. This is just a check-in. I just took a shower. The shower was amazing. I need to do better with my physical health. I'm working out consistently, but I'm not like 1,000% committed to it, or even like 97% committed to it. I'll say each workout I'm only really committing to it 70 to 80%. On a good day, I go 100%, but more often than not, I'm only partially completing these workouts, and that kind of makes me feel some type of way. But also I'm like, well, at least I'm moving. And I just kind of feel just so exhausted. Like, working out does not give me the happy endorphins that they say working out is supposed to give you. And one day it might just click. I'm not eating well. I'm actually sacrificing on my groceries to pay for everything else. Like, talk about food insecurity. And it's a choice. It's a choice, but bills can't stop, but groceries can. And then even when I do have groceries in my house, like, I'm not in the mood to cook ever. But even with my partial working out and my bad eating habits, I don't know, I need to get on the scale and check my weight, but I feel like I've lost weight. And if I haven't lost weight, then I'm carrying my weight differently. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, the last time I got on the scale, I hadn't lost any weight, but I just look different than what I looked like, at the beginning of this year, or even, March of this year. So that's good. March was 3 months ago. So that's really good progress. I have to acknowledge that progress. My sleep schedule is shit. It's 1 a.m. and I'm talking to this damn camera. I didn't even finish my tangent on work. So yeah, Monday I didn't do shit. And then Tuesday, because I was up all night Monday, my fault, because my sleep schedule is shit. I'm at work. I'm not feeling it. I'm not in the mood to socialize. I'm not in the mood to play office politics. I'm not in the mood for people's shit. It is freaking... I get to work super early. Just in case you're watching this a couple of years from now, girl, you will get to that office at freaking 5 a.m. sometimes. And it don't even be to work. Sometimes you just get there because it's better than staying at home, because you might fuck around and fall asleep and then you leave the house quote unquote late. But I cannot stand traffic. I would rather get there at 5 a.m. and peacefully sit in silence than like leave the house and be stuck in traffic. All you have to be stuck in traffic on the way home. And then it is almost damn near 10 o'clock. It is like 9:40 and nobody from my team is in. Chelsea just quit. Brian is on sabbatical. Andreas, Sadi, and Taylor are nowhere to be seen. And then they wonder why I roll out at fucking 3:30. Y'all don't get here to fucking 10 o'clock. And that is your personal choice. I think it would be frustrating the shit out of me. And I'm like, I couldn't stay awake. I couldn't do any work. And guess who has an ADA approval for my health care? Because my health is just all over the fucking place. And I finally have ADA accommodation approval at my job. And I ain't tapped into that shit. Because where's wood? Where's wood? Knock on wood. Praise the Lord, I have not been sick. The irony is I haven't been on Humira and I haven't been sick. Anyways, I was like, I don't feel good. I'm going home. And then today, yesterday, whatever, Wednesday, I'm supposed to be in the office. But I was like, oh well, I was already sick on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better, but I don't want to come in office. And so I work today. Again, I slept till like 10 a.m. I slept all day Tuesday. I slept all day yesterday. And it was a rare occasion where I felt zero guilt over sleeping all day. That sleep was good. It's some of the best sleep I've gotten in a while. And that's the thing, like, my sleep schedule is shit because A, I don't be tired. And then when I am tired, I get shit sleep. Whatever. But I got great sleep yesterday. So I slept pretty much all day yesterday. I woke up, watched Bad Boys because I'm going to see Bad Boys 4 this weekend. And then woke up this morning at 10 a.m. for my 10 a.m. meeting. Barely fucking made it. I woke up at 10:01 to be specific. Joined it from my phone. And then when the meeting was over, I had to get myself together and get my coffee, do this, do that. And I didn't actually make it to my desk and start working. Actually, it's about noon. I was at my desk at 11, but I was doing other things at my desk. And so, and then also Sarah had called me. She booked her Airbnb for her birthday. I'm so proud of her. I am so proud of her because I really thought she wasn't going to do it. And I'm so glad that she did because she deserves to get away. I digress. So yeah, I start working around 12. And then I worked until about 5. I actually did some work today. I did do some work. About 5 hours of it, apparently. Took a thesis, a clarity. The clarity is really, really good. Like, I should probably be on Adderall, but I don't like it. And maybe some alternative like Ritalin, or not Ritalin. I should probably be on some antidepressant, or if not some antidepressant, some type of anxiety medicine, or if not some type of anxiety medicine, some type of neurostimulant, because the brain chemistry up here, it is twisted. It is. It is. But I be riding solo. I be riding solo because I don't like fucking drugs. I like marijuana. And I wish they would make it not a Schedule 4 drug so that researchers could probably research it, because there is something in THC that works wildly better than any of the pills I have ever experienced. And then on the rare occasion, I'm like, ugh, I'm not smoking. Like, it's just like, I am smoking too much. My tolerance is extremely too high. I don't have the funds to re-up. And so guess what? I'm not smoking. And life is fine. But also, like, kind of sober. But thesis, my clarity works really good. I just got a refill of it. It would be nice to go back to taking thesis on a daily basis. But affording thesis on a daily basis isn't realistic. Not realistic. At least not right now. I ain't even gonna lie. When I get to the point where I can afford to buy a thesis every single month, oh yeah, I'll be taking thesis every month. Every day. Well, 6 days. It's a 6-day supply. I'm supposed to, like, not take it on a day. But for now, I'm just gonna take it as needed. This has been, like, a really... And we're already at 17 minutes, and I'm not really going to edit this. I'm really just going to load it, dupe, export it, post it, and call it. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just always kind of just like, I'm so upset with myself. Because usually I be upset with myself because most of my problems are self-inflicted. But right now, this is just kind of like my everyday energy. I think this is why I wanted to do a check-in, to document, 2024, 2024 ISIS, first 6 months of the year, or first 5 months of the year, because this month has barely started. Or I'd even rephrase that to be like the first, like, February, March, April, May. So the past 4 months or so, because January was interesting. It was very... very volatile. Like, I'm still, like, I didn't, like, start to actively pull myself out of my depression until, like, November, December, and that kind of carried into January. By the time February rolled around, this is kind of like my everyday. My sleep schedule is shit. For whatever reason, I don't like taking showers. I've never liked taking showers since I was a child. It brings some type of anxiety to me, but I am taking more showers than not, and I've changed my shower regimen, and, I should probably take showers every day. I don't. This is a private entry, so let's just be honest. I don't. But what I do is really good. I probably take a shower at least once a week. I try to shoot to do like twice, maybe 3 times a week. But at least I'm showering. I hate my job. They pay me just enough. A bitch be bullshitting like a motherfucker. Like, fuck this job. My social life is great. Danielle is getting on my nerves. She's about to be shelved. I love my best friends. I love my mama. My daddy still is my damn daddy. I didn't even acknowledge him in this little spam, but he's not worth it. I love vlogging. It's brought so much joy to my life. I love editing, even though it's time consuming. And I can't wait to go to Bali. And with that, we rolling up on the 20-minute mark. I usually like to keep these a little bit shorter. but we at 20 minutes.